The number one obstacle when buying makeup can be choosing the correct foundation shade. So we're going to demystify color matching. We hear all the time from our retail partners that women have a really hard time choosing their foundation shade. We feel like we are supposed to know our undertones, know what our shade is, and it's really, really normal not to know.
Yes, and Vapor Foundation, as we mentioned, is very forgiving. It's made with mineral pigments and not synthetic FD&C colorants. So we want to show you how easy it is to help you show your customer how to choose their best shade match.
And in the actual names of the foundation shades, there's a guideline that is going to help you do this also.
Mm-hmm. So the first step to helping your customer determine which shade is best is to look at her skin tone. And you want to find out if it's warm, cool, or neutral. If she has cool undertones, pink or red, shades that end in 0 are going to be the best match for her. If she has warm undertones, meaning yellow or olive, shades that end in odd numbers, like 3s or 5s, are going to be the best match for her. If she has neutral undertones, meaning that she's got both warm and cool, which is common, you're going to choose a shade not by the numbering system, but by just how it looks on her skin.
And you can see Nicole and I are kind of referencing something here on the table. It's our Vapor brand book, and it has a really, really thorough kind of chart that goes through all of those things that Nicole just explained about the names. For example, shade 123 or S123, light, medium, neutral, yellow, or olive undertones. And it also shows the swatches, so it shows the shades. So I wanted to point that out. And also we have another video that you can find that shows a handful of different women. They all look really different. Different hair, different colored eyes, different undertones, all wearing the same shade of foundation. I feel like this really shows the versatility of our foundation shade range, kind of like what we're talking about, and really just how forgiving one shade can be.
So feel confident when shade matching and swatching, knowing that Vapor is very forgiving and that the system, the number system, is a guideline. It is not a rule. I am here with Sid, and we are going to color match her foundation to see which shade is best for her skin tone. So Sid has a little bit of pink undertone in her skin, and so I've used our Stratus primer to kind of even out any color unevenness, and yeah, so now let's shade her to find her best match. I'm going to start with 3 colors. We have shade 100, shade 110, and shade 120. And we're using the Luminous foundation. Alright, so with the first swatch, I'm going to just get a nice thick coverage. And I'm going to go under the jawline to see how it blends evenly between her face and her neck. That was the 100. Now this is the 110. One's a little closer in coloring. And then finally shade 120. Alright, now I'm going to blend in gently and see which one is going to disappear the best in her skin. Okay, so the 100 is too light. The 110 is a little closer, but still looks a little light to me, and the 120 has just blended beautifully into her skin tone. 120 is Sid's perfect match. Hi, now I am here with Tyler, and we're going to color match her next. So she has both warm and cool undertones in her skin. And when you have a customer who has that, you can color match by the lightness and darkness of the shades versus the warm and cool tones in the skin. So for her, I'm going to be matching her with a S125, an S135, and an S140. I've prepped her skin using Stratus 903, so she has a really nice, even, balanced skin tone. And let's start with your first shade. Okay, this is the 125. Looks a little light to me, but we'll see once we blend it in. Next, I'll do the S135. This one has a little bit of yellow undertones to it. And now the S140. Okay, now let's blend it in, see which one disappears the best. The S125 is definitely too light for her skin. I'm seeing that the S135 is closer, but a little yellow. The S140 is looking really pretty. It's blending very nice, almost disappearing into her skin. So the S140 looks to be her best match. This is our third and final model. We have Fawn here. Thank you for being here today. Let's color match her with a soft focus and find out what is your best shade. I'm going to do 3 different swatches. Fawn is a little bit on the warmer side for her skin tone, has a little bit of yellow undertones. So I have shades S115, S120, and S123. Let's find out what your best match is. Here's the S115. This one's S120 and S123. Blend it in and see which one works best with your skin. Yeah. This is a very close match. You could really get away with any of these, I think, especially the 115 and the 123. The one in the middle does look a little red for her yellow undertone, so I would say not the 120. It's still a little light. I'm thinking the 123 is her closest match. It's really blending very nicely in with her skin color. Yeah, it's close, but the 123 is Fawn's best match.